This is Riverside Cemetery. Established in 1870, it's a location loved for its variety of trees and peaceful paths through the gravestones, properly labeled Appleton's Silent City. Welcome to the first episode of Paranormal Proof, Riverside Cemetery. We always want to start our investigations by looking into the past, to find out why a place might have paranormal activity. So let's find out how Riverside came to be what it is today. The origin story of Riverside Cemetery starts all the way back at Appleton's first cemetery. It was laid out in 1850, situated in the northwest half of what today is now the Post Crescent Block, just south of the railroad tracks. Formerly known as Appleton City Cemetery or the Old Pioneer Cemetery. Back then, Franklin Street was known as Fisk Street, and Washington Street was Edwards. Today, the block is still recognizable on maps of the city. Citizens soon realized close to downtown was a bad place for the cemetery due to poor soil and limited space for expansion. Joseph E. Harriman, judge and also Appleton leader of the time, is credited for the promoting and founding of Riverside Cemetery in 1870. In 1872, the city set aside 20 acres of property along the Fox River for cemetery use. Today in 2022, Riverside Cemetery stretches over 90 private acres. The first person to be buried at Riverside Cemetery was Reverend Thomas W. Orbison on November 10, 1872. Mr. Orbison was a pioneer and Methodist minister. He wasn't alone for long. In fall of 1873, 20 people were moved from the old Pioneer Cemetery to Riverside. Located near the Conkey family monument on Block C, just off the beaten trail, lays the final resting place of Cape Blood. This is one of the most visited spots at Riverside. It has been included in books of haunted locations and also subject to false internet stories. Cape Blood was the daughter of an influential settler of the time, Henry Blood. She was one of the first children born in the young community in the mid-19th century. Kate was only 23 when she died of tuberculosis. Her obituary stated, "She lived for others and for those she loved." Even with this, there's many false legends that surround Cape Blood. The most common false legend is that Cape Blood murdered her husband and children with an axe before killing herself. But as we can clearly see on the gravestone, her husband George M. Miller had actually outlived her by 42 years and had also remarried, rendering this story impossible. In a second version of this story, she is said to be murdered by her husband, which we also know to be untrue. The cemetery is known for reports of apparitions, orbs, EVPs, and even black-hooded figures around Cape Blood's grave. Located in Block R is Bing the dog. The story is that the dog followed his dead owner to his grave and then laid down and died. Bing is the only dog and only animal buried at the cemetery. In 1878, David Smith's monument arrived to Riverside. It was big news of the day. A sketch was shown in the local newspaper. It was made in Scotland of the best Scotch granite, said to greatly beautify Riverside Cemetery. The old Green Bay Road Trail runs along the banks of the Fox River. It was once a Native American and settlers' trail. The road was built out of limestone and marble. Limestone is also known to hold paranormal properties. Could this trail be holding energy associated with the paranormal? First, we made our way over to Reverend Thomas W. Orbison, the first person buried at Riverside Cemetery. Are you here, Mr. Orbison?
What did he do?
He was the first person buried here. Reverend Thomas W. Orbison, are you here? Cold. His
boat.
Cold boat. Oh, I wonder if they fell out of a boat into the water, one of these people.
Did you drown?
We're at Cape Blood's grave. Is Kate Blood here? Was there anybody who was forgotten down by the water? What did it say? Not. Okay. So are you not talking? Is that why you said that? Or were you not forgotten? Because I asked if they were forgotten and they said not. Flames, okay. Oh, could it be because those flames that were in those altars down there, those stations of the cross? People always had fires in them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those weird worshipping devil worshippers kind of thing. That's weird.
Leave me alone.
Oh, leave me alone, okay. My phone just kicked me out of the camera. Is anybody here? Kate Blood, are you here?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? I'm here to visit you. To see if you're here. Can you say anything else to me? I don't think you're a witch. I know the stories are fake. They're disrespectful and I'm sorry people said that about you. Do you have anything to say? Can you say something, Kate? Can you make this meter spike? Can you touch this device in my hand?
Keep recording.
Keep recording. Okay, I'll keep recording. Trying to save up your energy. That's so weird that it knows we're recording. Because I'm not recording on the app or anything, I'm just recording on my phone. Can you say something? So I know you're still here? Elderly. Okay, well, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it said something when I told it to say something. So. Alright, I think we're gonna be leaving now. We then made our way back up the hill to David Smith's monument. Right down there is actually Kate Blood's grave. This is a beautiful monument.
Help me.
Help me. Alright, so I mean, we've barely got anything on the ghost tube here other than help me. I don't know who said that. Here's the outlook from Riverside.
Leave here.
Leave here. You're at David Smith's monument in the outlook. David Smith, are you here? Can you say something? You can speak to us through one of these devices. It's pretty quiet here last time. I didn't get anything really.
Bloody.
Bloody. What's bloody? Can you say something else so that we know that you're here?
Soldier.
Soldier. Hey, there's a lot of soldiers buried around here. Is there anybody who wants to say anything? Drowned? Did it say drowned?
Yeah.
That's really weird because there was somebody who drowned in the river down here. They walked into the river and drowned.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Down.
Down. It wants us to go down. All right, we're going down. What else do you have to say? We're going down toward Kate Blood's grave.
Did it say I hear you?
Yeah, it said I hear you, and then it said down. So it definitely wants to talk to us. All right, we're here on the old trail. Put it right on this piece of... Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God, look at the inside of this stone. It's like crystals. That has to be holding some kind of energy. Look at all those crystals. Let's just find out. Put the device right here. Is anybody here on Green Bay Street? On the trail that leads up into the cemetery? Can somebody say something to us?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. That's the second time we got that over here. I don't know if it's Kate Blood talking or if it's just the ghost that's here on this trail. Yeah, maybe try putting it on this piece right here. But this looks like concrete. I'm lost. Is it because of this stone? I don't know. I think this is just concrete though. I don't think this is like limestone or marble or anything. It just looks like regular concrete.
9.
9. So we're here at the grave of Amos Story. Are you here, Amos Story? What was it like being moved from the old Pioneer Cemetery? Sure is a beautiful view from his grave here. Up here. Overlooking the water here. Amos, are you here? Alright, well I'm gonna head back over by Bing the dog, see if we can catch anything over there. Oh my God, right as soon as I said I was gonna go over by Bing the dog again, it said be careful. The only response I've gotten so far, so that's pretty crazy to be honest, since I said I was just about to go back over there. Alright, I'll be careful. Who was that told me to be careful? Was it you, Amos?
Down.
Down. Maybe they mean down by the water.
Where?
Where? I don't know, where are you? Alright, we're moving on now.
Are you a friend?
We just got Are You a Friend? Right over here. On the way to Bing's grave.
Shovel.
Shovel. At Bing's grave. So far the only response we've got is shovel, and it just said that right away and we didn't even ask any questions, so. Let's see if he has any energy on the magnetometer. It said murdered?
That can't be for real.
Yeah, that can't be for real.
Maybe one of them was murdered.
Mark.
Mark,
Run.
run.
Who is Mark?
Boat.
Boat. Again, here at the cemetery. It's the second time it's said it here. What about a boat? A cold boat? Are you the same person from last time? This area seems to have quite a bit of activity over here by Bing's grave for some reason. As soon as I mentioned Bing's grave last time, it said be careful. So, I think I'm gonna move on now, guys. If you have anything else to say, please say it now.
We then arrive at the grave of Jesse D. Reese.
Let's see if we can get anything over here by this metal monument here. Is there anybody here?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Who is Cynthia? Hello, Cynthia.
Listen.
Listen. Yes, I'm listening to you. Speak into this. Is anybody here?
Grandmother.
Grandmother. A grandmother is here. Were you a grandmother, Cynthia? Is it still Cynthia I'm talking to?
Closer.
Closer, I'm closer. I'm walking around trying to find the grave here and it says I'm closer. Okay. Awesome. I'm getting closer. I'm trying my best. I'm sorry. If you could keep guiding me, that'd be great. Closer. Cynthia. Grandmother. Am I going the right way or am I going the wrong way?
Here.
Here. Okay. Am I here? Is this it? Or are you here with me? Alright, what block was this where we got Cynthia? N. I'm gonna look on the, find a grave and see if I can find where Cynthia is buried, if there's a Cynthia here.
Restless.
Restless.
A helicopter.
Is there anybody here? Could you tell me your name? We're just walking around, seeing if we get any responses. You got something? Wayne! I asked if there was somebody here and it said Wayne. Weird. That's a cool monument. Is anybody here? What was planted in there?
Bribed.
Bribed.
Gentle earth. First step was light on the Father.
Father?
What said? Who is he?
Who is he, it said?
It says, lie lightly on her gentle earth. Her step was light on thee. And then this says, he lives, he wakes. 'Tis death is dead, not he.
Can you say something?
Crying.
Crying. Why are you crying? Is it you, Alice? Are you crying? Water. There's water right here. Can you see the water from your grave? Alright, we're gonna be heading out now. We're gonna be leaving. Going to the next spot.
Board.
Bored. Guess the spirits are bored. Weird. Which one?
The one with the house on it.
Mary.
Oh, weird. Buried, it said. Died the same day. And it said buried. All these people were buried. It's
Vincent.
great. Vincent. Is there anyone here named Vincent? Look at the gravestone. See if one says Vincent. It's a weird name to come through.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. Dude, it's going crazy right now. I haven't... Vincent is dangerous? Who's Vincent? It must be here somewhere, but we'd have to search this area for a while if we really wanted to find it, probably. Kneel. Like Kneel, kneeling. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but...
No.
No. They must have done
Purgatory.
purgatory.
No.
Alright, we're gonna be moving on now. It's your last chance to say anything. Yeah, that one is.
With the G.
Yeah, the one with the triangles.
There's a golden one.
Harvey, are you here?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. You're in the kitchen, huh?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
A female Masonic organization.
Okay,
Where am
gotcha.
I?
Where am I? It said. You've passed away. Okay, I'm not really getting anything anymore. I wonder if any of these people want to talk. Is there anybody here?
Farther.
Farther.
Farther. Further in what direction? We said let's move over here and it said further, so... I mean, does that mean it wants us to go where? Like... Is there anybody over here?
Sharon.
Sharon. Is there anybody named Sharon here? Look at the graves.
Purgatory.
You said that
How
last
do
time.
you feel?
How do you feel? How did you die? I have no idea.
It said two things, phone and rituals.
Phone? Yeah, we do have phones in our hands. That's funny. And then rituals, that's weird because that actually happened here. There's rituals that take place down by the river, or there was talk of that happening down here.
Don't leave.
Don't leave. I was just about to leave. That's really funny. Super intricate. That must have been really expensive to carve.
We then head toward the gates to end a great investigation at Riverside Cemetery.
Alright, we're leaving now. Now's your last chance to say something.
Grandfather.
Grandfather. Right as we're leaving, walking past all these graves.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry for what?
The spirits of Riverside Cemetery sure weren't quiet. We had an amazing time investigating this location. Thanks for joining us on the first episode of Paranormal Proof. Stay tuned for the next investigation, and thanks for watching.